It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at the Utah Jazz begin the game with the basketball. Marc Gasol snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
It's Harden. Deep two there, won't go. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Bojan Bogdanovic at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 86% from the line. Fareed to Bledsoe. James Harden missed his first. That one goes.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Into the front court comes Smith. Looking to make something happen. Russell against Harden. Jazz pick it up.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
That's no good. Harden in possession. Two-point advantage. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Not easy.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
The Kings will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Knocked loose. Jazz have it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Fareed to Harden. Fires the three. His first effort off the mark. Smith with it up top. They trail by 7. Russell. Not done yet. Shot from the lane won't go. Bledsoe with it up top. He'll run the offense. James Harden. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Russell to Gasol. Flushes it home. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Harden doesn't have the touch. No good. Layup goes down. Well done.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Up 5. Count the basket inside.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Now a whistle. It's going to be a timeout for Sacramento as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. Nice pass to set things up.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Murray with the basketball. 9-point margin. Has a chance. Not that time. The follow won't go either. Trying to cash in. Jumper's good.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing your mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Lays it up and in.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
It's Jazz ball. Harden. He was all over him.
Shoot or shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Harden. Cashes in for two.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
And the basket good at the rim.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Knocked loose. Jazz pick it up. The drive, right to the basket. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
One of the hardest working guys in the league, and that's how he got his money. That's his skill set. That weight room continues to pay off.
Knocked loose. Here's a chance from long range. No good. Long heave from 3/4 court. First quarter's complete. A nice advantage so far for the Jazz. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Parker with it. Trailing by 15. Tony Parker. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
The pass taken away by the Kings. That is great vision to set it up. Count it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Bledsoe with it up top. Minute gone by in this second quarter. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Tony Parker, he's 2 for 2 now.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Kings with the ball. Russell to Parker. And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Nowitzki. Oh, they called the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Parker. Pulled down by Dedmon. To Seth Curry. Count the bucket for 2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Parker into the front court. Down a bundle. From the painted area, won't go down.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Russell to Nowitzki. Oh, nice swat. And they retain the possession. Stuffs it down with authority. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
And he's going to the free throw line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
D'Angelo Russell, couple of free throws on the way. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Goes 2 for 2. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues. It's the Kings now with the ball. Here's Nowitzki down low. Off the assist.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Seth Curry. To Bledsoe from long range. Not there for Bledsoe. Defense all over him. Russell into the front court. His guys down big. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
It goes down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
D'Lo reminds me so much of Sam Cassell. He's not the fastest guy, but he gets where he wants to go anytime. The word that is key for him, potential, potential, potential. Will he be able to accomplish his potential?
It's Sacramento ball. Short jumper off the mark. Bledsoe. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Russell. Down for Smith. And the finish at the rim.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Bledsoe. Can't get the bounce. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. 3 for 3 in this first half.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Bledsoe. Short jumper stays out. Throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Bledsoe. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one. Time expires to end the first half. The Jazz in command of this one.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the break.
Russell with it up top. His guys down 11. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
To Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe, 4 out of 10.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Smith with the basketball. His guys down by 9. And look out. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Russell to Gasol. Throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Harden. For 3. Missed it. And a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Russell into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Oh, emphatic slam.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Bojan Bogdanovic. He's got 2 shots coming. He's struggled so far. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Nice finish at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Sacramento ball. Russell to Nowitzki. In the slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Harden. Cruises inside for 2.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Russell with it up top. The deficit now up to 5. Bledsoe with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Gets to the basket and scores.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Jazz have it. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Russell into the front court. His team down 9. Down low to Smith. It's a big finish. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ballgame.
No, I missed a short one there. To Mo Bamba. Bledsoe. For 3. And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Utah ball to Mo Bamba. Top of the key. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Man, that was a tough shot.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Russell with it up top. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. In a flash, scores at the rim.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
Fareed to Mo Bamba. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Russell into the front court. He'll run the offense. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Bledsoe. Off the mark. Russell with it up top. They trail by 7. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
D'Angelo Russell at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line.
Entering the game for the Jazz, number 14.
Lets it fly from long range. Seth Curry off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And the finish, slam dunk. 3 quarters down, the Jazz out in front.
No basket.
It's Utah basketball as we begin the 4th quarter, and you have to figure they like this spot they're in, entering the quarter with the lead on the road.
Yeah, but Ed, I disagree. As a player, I'm not really worried about how big the lead is right now. I'm worried about what kind of energy we're going to enter the 4th quarter with, more importantly.
Oh, denied!
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Jazz have the ball. And he finishes at the rim.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
To Nowitzki. Harden. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Bledsoe. Harden. He was 0 for 6 to start. Let's see if that 3 turns things around.
Well, there's this old saying, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. This is why you've been practicing in the offseason so hard. You never let one miss deter you from taking the next.
To Bledsoe. Won't go. Murray into the front court. Margins 8. Nowitzki, that's playing with fire. Dirk Nowitzki knocks down the wide-open J.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. One free throw, count it. It's a 3-point play, and the lead up to 8. To Parker. Randolph. From the outside, no good.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Fires the 3. Kings have the basketball. Parker. Down low, Randolph. The big fella, Zach Randolph. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious, but don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Oh, the spin to set up the dunk.
As a defender with inferior athletic ability, there's really not a lot we can do when you're outside the restricted area and you're caught lost in space.
Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. To Mo Bamba. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Beyond the arc for three. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Wide open look won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Harden. Smothering D. Here comes the screen. And a whistle.
Welcome to New Age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Russell. Kenneth Faried pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Harden. Couldn't keep it in. Off James Harden. Russell to Gasol. The monster stuff.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why he can get you 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
Now a whistle, and it's going to be a timeout for Sacramento. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First free throw is good. So he hits the first, misses the second. The pass stolen by Sacramento.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And finishes strong. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Here's the whistle. Intentional foul.
Ed, what's that old saying? Ruffled feathers do not flock together? Well, actually, I just made that up. But what it means is that play will cause a little havoc. As designed, the team that uses it to galvanize as a unit will have the advantage.
James Harden with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. And he converts on the free throw. The Kings will use a timeout. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again.
Until the end of today's game to claim your prize at the customer service desk located near section 101.
Jazz pick it up.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Easy path to the rim.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than it was defense.
He wants it at the rim and scores.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Harden. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. It's the Jazz who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams.